Hey love bugs, this is Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated. Without you, I wouldn't have got as far as I have. So along with other reinforcements. So much love to you. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you have been watching me for a while and have not already, drop a line. I would love the chance to hear from you, get to know you as much as you're getting to know moi. And if you've been with me for a while and you just stumble upon the video, you know, hey, say what's up. It'll be truly appreciated. And if you know you're going through things to get to things, you know what I'm saying, there's so much love, light, positivity towards your way, whether it's determination, motivation, persistence, consistency, peace, protection, love, enlightenment, alignment. I'm sending that towards you a million times fold. Anybody who's coming in with nefarious vibes is trying to divert me from anything that is ungodly, that's godly, and is keeping me from being the best version of myself, I'm turning that right back to sender. Okay? Except mine's gonna be with upliftment, love, and light, and ultimate healing. And the thing, and the video I'm about to do today is called Twin Flame 101. Your past doesn't owe you nothing. You owe your future everything. And that was a quote that I got from that guy, Spiritual Gangster. His IG name is YKIR850. You know, it's like, if y'all ever on IG, please look him up. He really having some good stuff to really get me through today. He can be funny at times, but he's like one of us. He's one of them spiritual warriors, and he's speaking his truth. Yeah, it's like your past don't owe you nothing. It's like we post that when we look at our past, we learn so much from it. You can either allow yourself to be held into that vibration when it's no longer needed. You just need to learn. You know, you went through deception, you went through lies, you went through betrayal. You know, you could have been the one doing it too. You know, you went through growth, you probably went through abuse of any ways or whatever. But it's just like how God always tell us, you know, spiritual enforcement, stay in the present. You know, there's so many different things that happen in our past, and we learn so much from it. We grow from that. You know, we excel from that. And, you know, being able to appreciate everything that has taken place into our lives that really, you know, created us become better. But it's just like when they say your future, really, you owe your future everything, because it's like whatever you're doing in the midst of now, you know, creates whatever for your future, your choices, your selections, you know, your focus, your energy, you know, what you allow to be, you know, in spiritual attachment, you know, all those different things. And then you're learning from that, because God and universe is giving you that chance to learn, you know yourself on a deeper level, understanding why these things had to happen to you in your life. You know, even if it was something very tragic or something like that, this could have been something that will you know, be able to mold and embody and consume or whatever, you know, be able to build a structure for something that you're going to be leading towards your path of purpose. You know, there's so many people out here that are advocates for, you know, your recreational use. You know, you got to be careful on YouTube about what words you have. You know, certain things that are not healthy, that are not herbal supplements, certain things that are very deadly. You know, and you'll be that person that, you know, I've seen different people that OD'd, you know, a lot of different times, and by God's graces, you know, has you know, made it through something to get through something. It was just like, why? You know, you could have been that type of person that purposely did that, and there was some kind of way, you know, you kept being resurrected. You know, you kept on coming out, and it'll be different times where even, you know, I've been like that, where I purposely did it and I accidentally did it, and even my therapist, God, be like, doctors, like, how were you able to do that? Anybody else I would have known would have been, you know, in the meat locker by now, you know. And it was just like, I don't know, you know, I'll be asking that question too, you know, I ain't want to be here, you know. It'd been one of those different things, but it was just like, you know, being open with that, being very transparent. You know, I tell people, yeah, I'll tell you what I want you to know. You know, these are the different things. I know if it can save a life, like it saved mine, I want to be able to tell about those different things. You know, never be shameful, never worry about judgment of different things that you've gone through in life. Nobody can judge you but God. You know, even though we as humans, we have a bad habit of wanting to judge people. You know, be different times I see something, I'm like, girl, shut your mouth. You've been through that mess. Hell, some of that stuff you still healing from. Don't go there. you know. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you know, allow me to retort, God forgive me for that. But you know, I'm glad I learned the things that I learned now of where I can make better decisions for myself, or not continuing to go through that recycle, you know, that recycle situation, you know, what do they call that, you know, repetitive cycle, you know, going through those different things where I had to allow myself to really pull back, you know, and be just like, oh, you know, I wish I could talk to that person and tell them these are the different things that I went through, these are the different things I had to overcome, and this is the things I really had to see for myself, you know, where I didn't place love into myself, you know, where I sacrificed my peace and my happiness, my self-respect, you know, all those different things. And those are different things that are very sacred. You should not be sacrificing. And those are the different things where, you know, I had to really be determined, you know, because a lot of times it's hard, you know, you don't went through some stuff, or you really are not seeing justice for it, you're not seeing the truth within it, you know, things is like the truth is being hidden or whatever, and you can be in your vibe of being mad, you know, about what is going on. And it'll be those times where, you know, God is in control of that. You have to just be able to leave it that God is in control of everything in your life. The only thing you got control of is how you speak about things, what you place your mind and your thought and your focus on, your energy, you know, how you proceed to do things, the different things you choose to select, you know, understanding in all ways, you know, not shortcutting, you know, not bombarding things, not, you know, trying to manipulate different timelines, you know, because it's like we be going through that. Because there'll be a lot of times where you going through something, you really going through the struggle. You really going through the struggle, and God will purposely put something on your life to where this look is about as clear as rain. And He know He putting you through the midst of the storm, where you really just, you healing all of it, going through forest fires, the earthquakes and hurricanes on top of that. You know, the equator just really mess it up in your life. It'll be that, and it'll be something that you can see. It can look best thing to slice. You know, Auntie Patty LaBelle slice pie. You know, and there'll be something that like, oh, you can have money, you can have women, you can have men, you can have spotlight, you can have fame, this and this and that. And it could be something like, God already promised you that, but I need you to go through all the stuff. But then there'll be certain things that you can do a shortcut through that. And God will put that right there just to see what you're going to do. Are you going to take that easy way out, or are you going to trust me and tell, you know, where you're going? Because I need you to stay in the present of this. Stop trying to manipulate this, because this can be very hazardous towards your future, because you're trying to be easy. Nothing is not, if it's something good, it's never going to come easy to you. You're going to have all type of challenges. You know, you're going to have all type of enemies, all type of haters. You know, different things is going on in your life. And it can be annoying as hell at times. It really can. But then there'll be those times where you can really look back and I say, I appreciate the people that hated on me. I appreciate the people that did everything they could to trigger me, hurt me, you know, keep me back. You know, that'll let me know you stumbling on something about yourself you didn't know. You know, this is what you're owing your future for. You know, for that, because if you didn't go through these things, and you didn't have people, you know, that was trying to get you in a different direction, or you didn't have people in your life that was trying to block everything possible of something good coming out of your messed up situation, how would you know where your strength lie at? How would you know what is determined for you to be really fierce with whatever you're doing? Like, you really need to get disciplined on that. Anytime your mind think about going back to that past, be like, nah, I'm resilient, I'm powerful. This is a different thing where it showed me the truth upon truth that I never knew was there. This is something that's helping me self-discover something that the devil didn't want me to find out. My enemies didn't want me to find out. My haters didn't want me to find out. But you have to appreciate every person that's in your life, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, low vibrational to the highest, the dark to the light. All of that is creating a new book for you. You already wrote the book of the past. Okay? You already in the midst of where you were transitioning to that spiritual, you know, the spiritual journey of where you're not breathing, you know, rehearsing that pain of what you went through. I went through this, I went through that. You know, anybody who's been with me for a while, you see, and I'm using a whole different vibration of, calibrations of vocabulary. You know, I'm like, be very selective about what I speak on, because I'm not trying to breathe that back into my life. You've been with me, you know what I went through. You know, I told you what I went through. That what led me to my purpose. If you don't know, it ain't meant for you to know. You know, unless it's time for you to know, whatever. But those are the different things where it's like I'm in my present, where I'm understanding why I had to go through different things. There may be certain things that I still can't make sense of, but that's okay. You know, what it is just to understand what I choose to understand. Being able to know if there's clarity going to come out of that, God's going to see it when He see fit at His timing. Divine timing. You know, even though it'd be slow as snail, you know, snail's not. But it'll be those different times where let me allow myself to really, you know, stay focused on what's going on right now so it can create a future for me I never imagined. You know, and those are the different things you're doing when you're understanding I'm a resilient person. There'll be sometimes I want to give up, you know, and there'll be sometimes I just got to really take a step back and just breathe for a moment. You're going through different things. You're going through so many hardships. You're going through different things where, you know, you can be Abraham and God's just testing your faith constantly all the time, testing your patience to see, you know, different things where he is really making you uncomfortable. You know, you in uncomfortable situations where it's just all type of daggone debauchery going on in your life. You know, it's just really messed up stuff just going on in your life, and it's just like, God, you really testing my inner gangster, aren't you? And there'll be so many different things that will come out. There'll be so many different things I've watched, and when I tell you it, you know, I can resonate. You know, really do that, and I mean, it will trigger, you know, tears, and be like, wow, this is something I was meant to watch, or these are certain things I was meant to read, or this is a certain person I was meant to interact with, you know. And all those beautiful things, like, you know, I know when people go through stuff and they, you know, and they feel, you know, trusted enough for them to be able to tell me, you know, hey, you know, I'm going through this and this and this and that, and you give them words of encouragement. You know, there'll be something that, you know, they may have not gone through to where people encourage them to say things are going to get better, even when it feel like it's not. You're strong, regardless of what other people tell you. People that really care about you want to see the best out of you. They're going to see, woo, Jesus, you got something on you that can't be shook. Even though you may not have discovered that yet. And I tell people, you know, when you're going through stuff, and I tell myself that as well, you find out the most beautiful, strongest things about yourself when you're going through the worst. You know, you will really see that. And it's just like your past don't owe you nothing. It gave you everything that you needed. And it's like everything that you needed. You know, a lot of times, like, oh, I didn't need all that. I'm like, yes, you did. You needed to. Could be those different times where you see where people are in your life that took advantage of you. People that was in your life that was straight manipulating you. They did everything they can to, you know, disrespect your boundaries, or didn't want you, got upset because you put boundaries up. You'll be different people. I can't stand him. I can't stand her. You have to understand, people reject the things that they can't afford. You know, you are that element of being priceless. So you have a very high value that not everybody can afford to be around that. When you become better, there's a lot of things that's going to really like reject certain things that it just, because of that energy that you're not even embodying anymore. You know, there'll be different times where people want to hang with you when you keeping up drama, or, you know, you fighting people, you keeping stuff going that's just like very low vibrational. But when it's like, nah, that I'm not really understanding why this is that, or no, this is not for me. You know, this is some Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos type stuff, Mark Provich. I ain't about to be about that. And then people, I don't want to hang with them no more. That's why I just don't. And it'll be those different things that you're really seeing that when you start changing, it's just like your whole vibe will change. You know, it's just like even, you know, the presence of entities, it'll change as well. You know, and it'll be those different things. That's when you're like that. There'll be some spiritual people like, hey, you know, I went through that too. Like, how did you get through it? How did you get over that? How did you master that? Well, I really seen how I stood in my way. I really seen that these, you know, everything that you can digest ain't always good for you. This is gonna be, you know, spiritual indigestion. This is gonna be some spiritual, you know, solar plagues that can really mess you up. Either it can back you up or have you just keep going. You know, and you head back and forth to the bathroom. Everything is not good for your health, your spiritual health. And I had to be able to go through that. You had to be able to go through that. And you understanding why those different things has happened. It's just like when people can't control you, they cannot stand you. You know, be like, oh, I can't stand it. It's just, you know, everything negative. It'll be people talking bad about you, and it'll be something you focusing on yourself. You working on your growth. You healing. You letting go, and you're forgiving, and this and this and that. And then all of a sudden, you hear all type of stuff going on about you in the streets. And there'll be a lot of time when people can't say nothing good about you. They create something bad about you. They need a gravy train. They need to have people jump on board with let's bring that person down. And that lets you know that you're strong. I tell people all the time, you're just one person. You got a gazillion people trying to bring down this one person. That should tell you a lot about yourself. It really should. It should tell you an awful lot about yourself. You hold power where, you know, it has to have a group of a force, and you still protect it. And you go through different things like, God, why do I got to keep going through this? I feel this. I feel the black magic. I feel the, you know, the triggers. I feel this. I feel that. And it's just like, yeah, you feeling it, but where you at now? Are you allowing this to beat you up? Are you allowing this to be your focus? Is this your main thing that you focus on when you get up or you go to bed at night? No. You keep growing. You keep allowing, even when things bother you, you take it to God. Like, God, I don't want to be thinking about this no more. I want to be able to, you know, focus on things that really, you know, applies towards my growth. Me keep being better on myself. Even though you step back, these are the exact things that help you become better. You know, it's different things like, how is this making you become better? Because when you allow yourself to understand how I feel about myself is what truly matters. And whatever you say I am, that's what I am. What you feel I am, that's what it is. But what I feel about myself is totally different. I don't care what, you know, the streets say I am, or what I do, or, you know, what I'm applying towards different things in life. You know, or am I putting some good? No, I'm just playing now. No, I got the attributes to be able to do that, but I'm just like, I believe in karma. I don't put nothing bad on nobody. You know, I believe that I'll tell anybody, you can be focusing on yourself, and if different things is taking place in people's lives, it's the choices you choose to make. It's the energy that you carry, especially when you know you're not fixated on trying to bring somebody down or hoping something bad comes to anybody. You don't do that. Let fate take care of itself. And you be able to allow yourself to just, you know, I apply peace and understanding towards everybody, even the ones that don't rock with me that way. You know, pray for my enemies. You know, pray for the people that prosecute you. You know, all those different things. But then when you allow yourself to see, I'll be glad when I went through those deceptions. I'll be glad when people did everything they can to break me. You know, that broke me away from everything that was not, you know, not for me. Or it allowed me to really separate myself. There was something that was holding me back. The people that was holding me back, no matter how much love I placed into that, if it wasn't being reciprocated, you have to love that from a distance, or just you saying something, because there'll be some times where it can just hurt so much. It's like, you have any love or hate? No, because that it takes emotion, you know. And it's like, not, I'm like, damn, that's messed up. It'd be like, no, I don't hate that. There is no hate towards that person or people, or there's no love loss. It's like how you feel about it. I don't. I'm not applying any kind of emotion on that. That wasn't an emotion, that was an experience. An experience I will never do again, but I'm glad I went through it. And those are different things where I appreciate all the things that I've gone through, because it really sees me where I stand at, and it allows me to see where other people, they're no longer in my life, stands at, and still be appreciating of that, you know. So it's just like, you know, your past don't owe you nothing. It gave you exactly what you needed to have, and that's it. When you're in the midst of the present right now, and it's like, it takes, when you ask yourself, how can I stop thinking about the past? How can I, you know, stop focusing on what people have done to me, or what they did and what they took, or, you know, all those different things. Allow yourself to be in the present, be in determination. That's what it is. Strength and determination. There'll be so much that we put our energy and power on so many things that's not good for us, you know. Think about how you can apply that same kind of energy that wasn't something good for you or wasn't sent by God. Think about that, how you apply it on the right stuff, and see where that gets you. Every day is determination, where anything that's kind of breathed up is, let me go ahead and release that. Let me allow myself to keep the lesson, but allow myself to let go of that memory. Forgive myself for holding on to it too long. Allow myself forgiving the person that placed me into that situation, or forgive that situation, because I learned so much for it. But let me go ahead and move on, because this is no longer a part of my life. Stop, you know, take your power back that you placed into that situation, because that's all it's telling you. You got to take your power back. You know, take your power back and give whatever their back is. You can take that power back, or you can use the power that was sent towards you to destroy you, and transmute that to something that's going to empower you anyway. You know, it's like you can transmute that negative vibe to a positive one, and you can create that to be able to heal and become better. So I hope you were able to you know, embody that, consume that. That would be, you know, it for the vibe of the day. I would love to give a post notification shout out. My little sister from another mister, Calacia, much love to you. I hope all is well. Ledge the Great. I don't know why I'm about to say legend, but you may be a legend too. You know, Essie DeReal, much love to you as well. And Kitty in Pink, much love to you as well. So, you know, I'm sending so much love light towards your way. Any prosperity, abundance that you truly been deserving of and really truly worked hard for. I'm sending that towards you a million times fold. Please be responsible and safe at every little single thing that you do. And, you know, I don't know when this is going to come out. So, you know, blessings and love and light towards your way always. You know, hey, drop by my community section. You know, I leave different stuff there, whether it's, you know, podcast, or, you know, I haven't put a podcast there. I need to go ahead and do that today. Podcast or different posts, you know, just to uplift you, things that'll make you laugh, or, you know, different things that, you know, you're going through huge transference. You know, everybody going through a little stuff where they're either getting tired, or you got insomnia, stomach aches, you know, solar plexus is acting up, you know, third eyes just really just boom, 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 all these heavy downloads and stuff like that. So it may have you irritable or want to put you in hermit mode, and that's probably the best for you right now, so you can be able to focus on yourself. So I'm sending so many healing vibes towards your way, and much love to you. You know, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies to others. You never know how that can really help them to get them along their way, and just because you did that with positive intent is going to take you even further. So much love to you. Namaste. God bless. Shalom. I say much love. Peace.